Hi first graders! Today we are going to be covering Chapter 2, Lesson 8. In today's lesson, here's what you're going to need. You are going to need your GoMath book, your pencil, and your cubes. Once you have these items, then we can get started. Here is our I can statement for today's lesson. It says, I can find all the ways to break down numbers within 10. Let's turn to page 81 in our math books. At the top it says, listen and draw. Use cubes to show all the ways to take apart 5. Color and draw to show your work. We are going to listen to a math problem. We are going to listen to a math story. Jada has 5 grapes. What are all the ways she can share the grapes with her sister? Let's grab our linker cubes. We are going to show all of the ways that Jada can share 5 grapes with her sister. The first way that Jada can share 5 grapes with her sister is if she's not being very caring, she might take all the grapes, all 5 grapes, and she might not give any to her sister. So that would mean that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grapes. 5 and 0. 5 and 0 is one way to take apart 5. Now let's think of another way that Jada could share the 5 grapes with her sister. We could also use our cubes and make 4 and 1. She might keep 4 of the grapes and then give 1 to her sister. 4 and 1 is another way that we can take apart 5. Let's think of another way we can show Jada sharing 5 grapes with her sister. What if we start with 3? Jada will keep 3 grapes, and maybe she'll share 2 grapes with her sister. This shows 3 and 2. 3 and 2 is another way we can take apart 5. Jada will keep 3 grapes and give 2 grapes to her sister. Now let's think of our next way to take apart 5. What if we start with 2? Jada will keep 2 grapes. And what if she shares and gives 3 grapes to her sister? Now, this is a new way to show taking apart 5. 2 and 3. There are 2 more ways we can show taking apart 5. You might notice a pattern. 5 grapes for Jada, 4 grapes for Jada, 3 grapes for Jada, 2 grapes for Jada. What about 1 grape for Jada? 1. And how many more do we need to get to 5 grapes? 4 more. If Jada keeps 1 of the grapes, then she will give 4 grapes to her sister. Again, let's take a look at the pattern. Jada will keep 5 grapes. Jada will keep 4 grapes. 3 grapes. Jada will keep 2 grapes. 1 grape. Then Jada might keep 0 grapes and give all 5 of them to her sister. This shows 0 and 5. 0 and 5 is our last way to break apart 5. Now it's time for us to draw and color this. Now it's time for us to color this onto our page. Since my cubes are green and pink, I'm going to be using green and pink colors. If you have different colored cubes, then you can use a different color. Our first way that we took apart 5 was 5 and 0. So I'm going to use my coloring tool here to color in the first one just like this, 5 and 0. So notice I'm coloring all 5 of the cubes to show 5 and 0. Now let's take a look at the next way that we took apart 5. 4 and 1. Jada might keep 4 grapes and give only 1 to her sister. Let's color in 4 with one color and then 1 with a different color. Next, we took apart 5 using these numbers, 3 and 2. The next one shows 1 and 4. And last, she could also share with her sister like this. To take apart 5, she might share all of her grapes with her sister and keep 0 for herself. This shows 0 and 5. Now we showed all of our ways to take apart 5. Now we are going to cross out the cubes that show the grapes that Jada is giving to her sister. So in the first one, she's not giving any of these grapes to her sister, so we don't need to cross anything out. But in the second way that we made 5, we see that she did give 1 grape to her sister. So let's circle it and cross it out. That shows that she's giving this 1 grape away to her sister. The second one, let's do the same thing. She's giving 2 grapes away to her sister. Let's circle and cross out 2. We're going to follow the same routine for the next way that we showed 5. She gave away 3 grapes. On the next way we showed 5, she gave away 4 grapes to her sister, so we're crossing out 4. And the last way, she gave all 5 grapes to her sister. So let's circle and cross out 5. Let's turn to page 82. At the top it says model and draw. Now Jada has 9 grapes. What are all the ways she can share the grapes with her sister? Now we're going to see if we can take apart 9. Let's look at number 1. How does number 1 show how to take apart 9? It shows 9 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 cubes of a different color. That means she's sharing 0 grapes with her sister. Our subtraction sentence says this, 9 minus 0, because she is giving away 0. She's sharing 0 of her grapes. 9 minus 0 equals 9, because when we subtract 0 from any number, it is still that same number we started with. How does this second cube train show a way to take apart 9? Well, we see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes that Jada keeps. How many is she sharing with her sister? She is sharing 1 grape with her sister. Since she's giving that one away, we are going to circle it and then cross out that 1 cube. That shows she's sharing 1 grape with her sister. Now we can take a look at our subtraction sentence. We are taking apart 9 because Jada has 9 grapes. 9 minus 1 because she is sharing one grape with her sister. That's why we crossed out 1 cube. 9 minus 1 gives us the difference. How many cubes are left? Let's check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the difference. That means there are 8 grapes that Jada has. Now let's take a look at the bottom half of the page. The bottom half of the page says share and show. The directions say use cubes, color and draw to show how to take apart 9. Complete the subtraction sentence. We are only going to do number 3 together. Number 3 shows us a cube train. You are going to use your own cubes first before you color anything on this cube train. So you're going to want to find 9 cubes because this is all about taking apart 9. Once you find 9 cubes, then you can start. Number 3 shows us that there are 9 cubes, but that 2 of them are being crossed out. 2 of them are being subtracted. So you are going to look at the problem and see, we're starting with 9, but we're subtracting 2. So that means you are going to color in the number of cubes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only the ones that are not being crossed out. Then we see that 2 of them are being crossed out. So let's trace the cubes, the circle around the cubes, and then let's trace the X to cross them out. That means we're subtracting 9 minus 2 gives us the difference. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the difference. 9 minus 2 equals 7. I want you to do the rest on your own. That means you're going to try numbers 4 through 10. I know you can do it. After you're finished, we will check back in and see how you did. All right, let's check back in, taking a look at number 4. For number 4, you should have colored in only the cubes that are not crossed out. Then you should have used your pencil to cross out the cubes here, crossing out 3 cubes. Since we're crossing out 3 cubes, that will help us fill out our subtraction sentence. 9 minus 3. How many cubes are left? What's the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 minus 3 equals 6. Let's look at our next way to take apart 9. If we take a look at our pattern, we see that we have 7 and 2, 6 and 3. Now we're only going to color in 5. And we're going to cross out 4. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Following the pattern, you should have colored in the next way to take apart 5 like this. 4. Our subtraction sentence should say 9 minus 5 equals 4. Number 7 should look like this. Following our pattern, 7, 6, 5, 4, we're only going to color in 3. The rest we will cross out. We crossed out 6. 9 minus 6 equals 3. Number 8 should have looked like this. Following the pattern, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The rest we will cross out. We crossed out 7. So your subtraction sentence should say 9 minus 7. And there are 2. The difference is 2. Number 9 should look like this. Following the pattern, 1. And the rest should be crossed out. 9 minus 8 equals 1. And the last one should have looked like this. Since we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, this one we are not going to color in any. 0 of them will be colored in. All of them will be crossed out to show our last way of taking apart 9. 9 minus 9 equals 0. Let's turn to page 83. At the top of page 83, it says, on your own. The directions say, look for a pattern, use cubes, color and draw to show how to take apart 10. Complete the subtraction sentence. So again, you're going to start the same routine here, coloring in first all 10 of them with whatever color you'd like. For example, he would start the first one like this. And on your subtraction sentence, you would write 10 minus 0, because you're crossing out 0. 10 minus 0 is 10. Then you're going to follow the pattern. On the next one, instead of 10, you will show 9 colored in with only 1 crossed out. That shows 9 and 1. That's another way to take apart 10. I want you to continue with the rest, finishing 12 all the way to 21.
Be sure to take a picture of page 83 and upload it here on Seesaw. I can't wait to see how you all did, and I'm sure Ms. Rodriguez is excited to see how you did as well. Until next time, first graders, bye!